So I have never made money faster than I have with real estate. And there's a number of ways that you can make a lot of money with real estate. And today, we're gonna go through the 4 biggest ways that you can become a millionaire with real estate. The first one is cash flow. And if you don't know what cash flow is, it's when you own a rental property and you've paid all the expenses and it's the money that you have left over. So what happens is when you're buying rental properties, you go out and you run the numbers on these rental properties. And the biggest metric that you want to figure out is, what is my cash flow going to be? Because if you can get cash flow, that means it's your income. And as your cash flow starts to rise, and as you start to build up a portfolio of real estate investments, all of a sudden, you don't have to work anymore once you have enough cash flow left over. So the simple formula for cash flow is income minus your expenses. And that's how you figure out exactly what your cash flow is. Now, over time, you can build tremendous wealth with cash flow, because what cash flow does is it allows you to fund your lifestyle, but in addition, it increases the amount of money that you can put towards more investments. So if you have a large amount of cash flow, then you can start to buy more properties, and this begins to compound because you can go from 2 properties to 4 properties to 6 properties to 12 properties. And that is why cash flow is so powerful, because it can fund your lifestyle and it can allow you to scale your investments so you can start to see compound interest start to take over and build up your investments. The next way it will make you a millionaire is the tax benefits. Real estate has tremendous tax benefits, from being able to write off the business expenses to being able to claim depreciation on your properties. This is why so many millionaires get into real estate, because the tax benefits can skyrocket your wealth over time. And there's a number of advanced tax strategies as well. Things like the 1031 exchange, where you can buy a like-kind property when you sell a property and not have to pay taxes on the profit of that property, or you can defer those taxes to the future. There's so many different things that you can do that it proves real estate is an amazing tax shelter. The next wealth builder of real estate is leverage. Now, leverage is a major way that you can start to truly build up wealth. Now, what do I mean by that? Say, for example, you want to buy a rental property. Well, instead of spending $150,000 on that rental property, you can just put a down payment of $20,000 on that rental property and utilize the bank's money to buy the rest of the property. And this is one of the best ways to build wealth. Why? Because interest rates, specifically when I'm recording this video, are so low that it is almost like getting free money. And you can utilize that money to start to build your wealth. And there's gonna be a huge gap as these houses appreciate and they go up. Over time, you're gonna see a gap, and that leverage is going to be something that really takes you to the next level. Because when you buy a rental property, your tenant is paying down the loan. This is why you wanna utilize as little of your money as possible. That allows you to still cash flow when you're buying the property. And then finally, the last one is appreciation. And appreciation is something we're all familiar with. If you go to buy a house, and the house over time will go up in value. So for example, houses have always gone up in value over time. Yes, we have recessions where they can dip 50%, 60%, but over the long term and over the long haul, prices of housing has gone in one direction. In the 70s, you could buy houses for $25,000 for a 2-story house in my area. Now that same exact house is worth well over $700,000. And this proves that over time, the housing market is the same thing as the stock market. It goes in one direction, but you need to have a long time horizon to be able to reap those benefits. Listen, you can make a lot of money in real estate, but real estate is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You have to be patient and persistent and work your butt off to build up enough income so that you can get to the next level with your real estate portfolio. But real estate is a tremendous way to build massive wealth for you and your family for generations to come. Listen, I hope you guys learned a lot in this video. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell as well. And if you liked this video, here are 2 more videos that I know you're gonna love. We'll see ya on the next video.